Hello, my name is Dela Putri Herawati. In here, I will re-explain the ground handling that was explained during the audience at the Space Kit. First, I will explain about ground handling. Ground handling is an aviation activity related to the handling or service of passenger along with baggage, cargo, post, aircraft movement auxiliary equipment on the ground or GSA or ground supply equipment. The second is the purpose of ground handling. 1. Safety. 2. Comfort. 3. Punctuality. And the N is reliability. The third is ground handling activities including 1. Landside. There are terminal activities such as check-in, baggage, profiling, and boarding gate. The second is airside. There is ram handling and baggage loading. The fourth is the scope of ground handling. 1. Pre-flight service, namely handling activities for passengers along with baggage, cargo, post, and aircraft before departure at the airport of origin. 2. Post-flight, namely handling activities for passengers along with baggage, cargo, post, and aircraft after the flight or arriving at the destination. 3. In-flight service, namely handling activities for passengers along with baggage, cargo, post, and aircraft during the flight or trip. Okay, the fifth is ground staff or handling that is including 1. Handling passengers or PAX called passengers handling. 2. Handling of passenger luggage or baggage is called baggage handling. And 3. Handling of consignments or cargo and postal items is called cargo and mail handling. 4. Airplane handling or ram handling. And the sixth is the ground handling work unit, namely 1. Terminal area, includes check-in counters, boarding gates, baggage handling, and the second is apron area, includes ram dispatcher, load control, load master, marshaller, and so on. And the third is cargo area. Cargo area includes warehouse operators. Okay, the seventh is the handling of lost baggage, namely by filling out the PIR or Property Irregularity Report, which makes and fills in the ground handling officer. The passenger is only asked for information and characteristics of the goods. And there is handling of damaged baggage. If from the origin or transit airport, the baggage is in good condition and is received in a damaged condition, then the officer must fill out a damage report for the implementation of repair or replacement. This process is carried out after checking whether the damage is caused by ground handling officers. And the eighth is RAM service, which is a unit that serves as a coordinator in the implementation of aircraft handling or RAM dispatcher on the apron from block onto block of aircraft. And the last is the RAM dispatcher, which oversees and coordinates all activities in the RAM area related to aircraft departures and arrivals. Okay, after that we took a tour of the Igusti Ngurah Rai Airport in Bali, and it is explained as follows. Igusti Ngurah Rai Airport, or better known as Ngurah Rai International Airport, is located on the island of Bali, Indonesia. It is the main airport serving the Bali region and is one of the busiest airports in Indonesia. Here is a description of some of the places and sections at Igusti Ngurah Rai Airport. The one is International Terminal. Check-in area. Here passengers can check in for their international flights. There are various check-in desks operated by different airlines. Next is immigration. After check-in, passengers must pass through immigration before entering the international departure area. Immigration officials will check passport and other travel documents. And the next is security check. Before entering the lounge, passengers will have to go through a security check process to ensure that no dangerous items are brought on board. Secondly, there is the departure lounge. After passing through security, passengers enter the lounge where they can wait for their flight. And facilities in the lounge include restaurants, duty-free shops, and rest area. For the domestic terminal, Igusti Ngurah Rai Airport also has a terminal for domestic flights. Here, domestic passengers check in, go through security, and access the waiting area for domestic flights. Fifth, the arrival area. This part of the airport arrival provides facilities for newly arrived passengers. This includes area for baggage claim, taxi service, and other public transportation. 6. Public facilities. The airport has various public facilities such as restaurants, souvenir shops, and parking areas for passengers with private vehicles. 7. Airline location. Each airline has its own area or counter in the terminal to serve check-in and flight purpose. And finally, hotels and business areas. Some airports have hotels in the vicinity or within the airport area for passengers who require comfortable accommodation. Okay, that's all the material explanation for me. Thank you and see you.